In the lead-up to the tragic events surrounding the EndSARS movement, the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, also known as SARS, was originally established to combat armed robbery and other violent crimes in Nigeria. However, over time, it became widely criticized for allegations of human rights abuses, including extortion, the use of torture to extract information from suspects, harassment, unlawful detention, and extrajudicial killings. Over the years, numerous victims of SARS brutality had come forward, capturing the attention of the public and igniting outrage, often expressed through social media and sporadic protests. The tipping point came when videos of SARS officers shooting a civilian went viral in early October 2020. This incident triggered widespread protests across Nigeria. So the EndSARS protest gained momentum and continued for several weeks with widespread demonstrations and social media activism. The protest did not only draw significant attention within Nigeria, but also throughout the world. On October 11, 2020, the government announced the disbandment of SARS, marking the 5th time since 2015 that such a promise had been made. Tragically, on October 20, 2020, the Nigerian army carried out a violent crackdown on peaceful protesters at the Lekki toll gate between 6:45 and 9 p.m. Reports and videos began to circulate on social media showing uniformed security officers firing live rounds into the crowd as they sang the Nigerian anthem while waving the country's flag. A minimum of 12 peaceful protesters were reportedly killed and several were injured. There were conflicting accounts of the events, with the Nigerian military initially denying any involvement in the shooting. However, several witnesses and human rights organizations claimed that soldiers from the Nigerian army were responsible for the incident. The government insisted that the reports on the Lekki tollgate violence were lies. A report delivered by the Judicial Panel of Inquiry and Restitution at Lagos State Court of Arbitration showed that the government's claim that no life was lost was inaccurate. In the aftermath, the Nigerian authorities allegedly attempted to conceal the details of this horrific event. In July 2023, a leaked document surfaced online showing the Lagos state government requesting 61 million naira for a mass burial for 103 EndSARS victims. The government later stated that the victims were not from the Lekki toll gate, but were victims who died throughout Lagos with no relative to claim them. The protest sparked significant public discourse on issues of governance, human rights, and police reform, prompting conversations that extended beyond the immediate protest. It also united many Nigerians across different demographics and encouraged solidarity among the population, with many joining the movement to demand change. Despite the initial success of the EndSARS movement in compelling the government to disband SARS and establish judicial panels to investigate its abuses, the movement itself became a victim of the very police brutality it sought to end.